Quality friendships will take you so far. That's just a lie from the pit of hell. But the boy that has dragged you through the mud, the boy that has left you in the desert without water, you would give him 10 chances. Is that fair? Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Chema. If this is your first time here, please do well to subscribe to my channel. I promise you love it, okay? And if you're a returning subscriber, you already know the vibes, you already know how we do. Thank you all so much for coming back. So in today's video, I'm so excited. Can you tell? I'm literally so excited because today's video is so special to me. It's my birthday today, and you know, it's been my birthday. I thought to come make this year a very special one for my viewers, for my audience. You know, instead of doing the regular schmegler degular birthday vlog, I thought I'd do something really special and something really exciting. So I will be sharing 20 things that I have learned in my 20s. Now before we get into the video, I want you all to take a guess and tell me how old you think I turned today, okay? Because I haven't really, you know, talked about my age, and I really want to know what age you all think I am. So just take a guess, okay? But yeah, today's video is really special because, you know, I thought I'd drop some like nuggets, some things that I have learned, some things that I am currently still learning, and you know, some things that I feel like will guide someone younger than me, like my nieces, my younger cousins. I don't have young siblings, so I thought, you know what, let me just come share. So yeah, I am really so excited for today's video, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first and the most important thing is to build a relationship with God. I know I have said this a couple of times on my channel already, and y'all, it's not a cliche, and I'm not just saying it because I feel like saying it. I'm saying it because it's really the most important thing you can do to and for yourself. It's amazing, and it makes so much sense for you to just develop a relationship with God. You know, there's no such thing as it's too early for you to have a relationship with God, or giving your life to Christ would make you boring and old and whatever. That's just a lie from the pit of hell. That's just what the devil uses to deceive you, literally deceive us. So it's so important to develop a relationship with God. Get to know God for yourself. Get to know God beyond what you're told in church, beyond what your parents tells you, your family tells you. Get to know God for you. So if someone asks you who is God to you, you can say who God is to you. Because one thing about it is, yeah, God is omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscience, and all of that good stuff. But at the same time, God is so diverse, because literally every individual has like a different relationship or an experience with God. And you know, aside from having tailor-made experiences and relationships with God, another reason why you have to get to know God for yourself and also develop a relationship with Him is so you're not easily swayed. Someone cannot just come and say rubbish. You just believe the person easily. You have to know God for yourself, okay? Okay, that's literally number one. And the second one is, just the same way you develop a relationship with God, you also need to develop a relationship with yourself. Okay, get to know yourself. Who are you? What are your triggers? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What makes you happy? What are your emotions? Like, what's your body saying? And don't shy away from spending time with yourself, because if you don't spend time with yourself, how would you know yourself? If you don't know yourself, how do you expect other people to know you? Especially for us ladies with menstruation and all of that, it's very important that you know yourself, you know your body, you know what's going on. You know, I talked about in one of my old videos, I think 2 years ago, I talked about how for the longest I didn't know that my PMS had changed to the point where I would have like depression, in quotes, periodic depression, because it's not like a real depression. I may have one tiny issue, just very tiny and not so serious. My PMS will literally exaggerate it. It will make it seem like the biggest thing in the world. After my period, I'm literally so happy. I want to jump, I want to run, I want to dive into the pool. That's like, I'm so energetic. I want to literally oh God, I'm so happy. I'm so full of energy. And it's not like anything is making me happy. That's the same way before my period, I'm so sad. So you just have to know yourself, literally. You just have to know yourself and understand yourself. So, you know, it's easier for people to get to know you, right? So the third thing is to invest in quality friendships. Quality friendships. Quality friendships will take you so far. No man is an island. You cannot do it alone. And I understand that some people have been unfortunate with friends, right? But at the same time, I feel like you can create a friendship that is fortunate, not unfortunate, that is just filled with joy, ease, and just like, I don't know how to, like a beautiful friendship. It just all boils down to what you're after. And that's why I said know yourself, because when you know yourself, you know what you're after, you know what you want in life. So it's easier for you to identify people of similar interests. And when I say investing in quality friendships, I mean bring out your time. Just as you've gotten to know yourself, bring out your time to get to know your friend, because your friend might have a different personality from you. So how do you balance it out? Understand your friends, and the most important, be ready to make compromises. Because the thing that I realized with us girls is we're so quick, and it's so easy for us to give boys second chances, multiple chances even, but it's so hard for us to give our girlfriends, our female friends, our good friends another chance, a second chance. Maybe your friend didn't wish you a happy birthday, or your friend didn't call you, or you haven't spoken to your friend in a while. You're so quick to cut the person off. But the boy that has dragged you through the mud, the boy that has left you in the desert without water, you would give him 10 chances. Is that fair? Is that fair? Is that fair? Is it fair? Why is it so easy for you to give your man a lot of chances? The man that has embarrassed you, has done you shege banza, you will forgive him. But your friends, I'm not saying tolerate people who don't reciprocate energy, but I'm just saying in a scenario where you have a friend and the friend is literally so nice to you, the friend is good to you, and all of a sudden you stopped hearing from her. And maybe you were going through it at the time, she at the same time going through it at the time, and her coping mechanism is to, stay in her corner, and she doesn't call you, and you're just like, I can't believe this girl did not even call me. You just cut her off. Like, it doesn't make sense. When you go into a friendship, just like you go into a relationship, be ready to make compromises. Don't be so quick to cut your friend off, okay? So the fourth one is your tribe. Your tribe matters a lot, because the thing about a tribe is, your tribe doesn't necessarily have to be your best friend, right? So how do I explain this now? Your tribe is fellowship of or community of people with like the same interests, and it's very important for you to plant yourself in a tribe. You have to look for a tribe that matches what you want and what you are after in life, and plant yourself in a tribe. So the fifth one is, do not, repeat after me, young girls, do not prioritize a boy over yourself, your goals, and your future. Now, I'm not saying that do not, date or have relationships, right? I'm not saying that. I can't even say that because I love boys. I love relationships, I love having a man. I feel like it also contributes to balancing life, but at the same time, I just want to stress on the importance of not forgetting yourself because of a man, not forgetting your goals because of a man. I'm saying this because as ladies, not everybody, I'm not generalizing here, but from my experiences and also from people around me, I find that it is very, very easy for us women to forget ourselves once we're in a relationship. And the fifth one is to learn a skill. Listen, a skill will take you so far. Skills will take you so far. Say you find yourself in a different location, and whilst you're waiting for a job, your skill can actually, get you going. right? Skills are literally so important. Baking and pastries, a skill. Hair making, a skill. Beauty, being a makeup artist, brow artist, whatever artist you want to be, a skill. Tailoring, a skill. Editing, video editing. Oh, you'd be surprised how much of a skill video editing is. Like, there's so many skills out there for you to learn, and the beautiful thing about it is there are some skills you can learn without actually spending money to learn them. So I would always advise to find yourself a skill, have something doing, and have something that is your own. Okay, and then the next one is this one is so funny, but please reduce your expectations. Don't come into your 20s, or don't go through your 20s with crazy expectations and unrealistic timelines. Understand, having goals, having dreams and all of that, but please don't set unrealistic goals or unrealistic timelines for yourself in your 20s, okay? In your 20s, there's no rule that says you have to be married at the age of 22. If that happens for you, amazing, good and fine. But don't come and, hey, I must be married at 22. I must have my first house at 25. I must have my master's degree at 21. It's gonna overwhelm you. You're gonna feel so overworked, or sometimes you're gonna start feeling disappointed at yourself. You just don't set unrealistic timelines. Listen to me. Do not set unrealistic timelines. Do not have unrealistic expectations. Do not have unrealistic goals. It's not like you're going to pick a basket of achieved goals. No, literally, you are working yourself. You're literally figuring it out yourself, doing it the best you know how to. That's why I said this video is literally what I would tell my younger self. Do your best and just trust the process. As you are going, be trusting the process. Be doing your best every day, be trusting the process. Be doing your best every day, be trusting the process. And at the same time, cut yourself some slack and give yourself credit. You're doing well, okay? Okay? So I think the next one is number 8, and it's just, I feel like it goes hand in hand with number 7, and this one is equally as important, which is don't compare yourself to the next person. Listen, don't look at the other person's journey. Your own journey is different. If you spend your time looking at the other person's journey, you will literally lose focus of what your journey is, or you will go and crash. Have you ever seen a driver driving a car and he's looking at the other person behind him? You're literally on a journey. So don't look at the person, don't look at the next car. Look at your journey, look straight ahead, look at where you are going to, look straight ahead. And that is to say, do not compare. You see, comparison is a thief of joy. If you compare, you don't even have time for gratitude, because all you are after is what someone else has, and you're not even thankful for what you have. So don't compare, okay? Number 9. You know how I said get to know yourself? Yeah, this one is connected somehow. Be a strong-willed person. Don't let people make decisions for you. Don't be someone who can easily be convinced. People can move you around easily. Stand on your ground. Stand gidigba on your ground. Are you seeing that is why it's important to know God, know yourself? Because when you know these two things, it's very, very easy for you to not be convinced or not to be moved by other people. So please, if you're not the kind of person, because I understand that naturally some people can be like that, but if you're not the kind of person that can easily stand on the ground, ask God for help. Do things because you want to do them, not because someone say, because at the end of the day, it will be filled with resentment. Had I known, regret, all of that. Like, don't, okay? Don't. And then the next one, the 10th one, is accountability and responsibility. I feel like this is self-explanatory. Like, I don't even need to talk much. I don't need to say much on this one. Accountability and responsibility. Learn to take accountability. Own up to your wrongs. Be accountable. Be responsible. Literally, whatever decisions you make is your responsibility, because at the end of the day, it's your life. No one is going to bear that responsibility for you, especially when you become an adult, because every other person has their own responsibility. No one is going to take up your responsibility, so you have to be responsible, and you have to also be accountable, like to yourself, one-on-one. They are accountable to yourself. They reflect, make you they see errors where you make, good things where you also do. You understand? And then the 11th one is watch what you see, watch what you say to yourself. Your exposure matters a lot, right? The movies you watch, the books you read, the news you read, the people you follow, literally all those things matters a lot. The things you say to yourself matters a lot. Are you the kind of person who is so quick to say negative things to yourself when things don't go right? Or are you the kind of person, even when things don't go right for you, you're still speaking positivity, you're still speaking the word of God to yourself, you're still speaking the promises of God to yourself? Watch what you say to yourself and control your exposure, right? Because one thing about it, like I said earlier, the mind is the engine of the body, right? So what you expose the mind to, because the eye is what we see and tell the mind. Preach, pastor. The eye is the messenger of the mind. Ooh, deep. And the ear as well is the messenger of the mind. So if you're not controlling what your eyes and your ears see and listen to, your mind gets affected. And when your mind gets affected, literally your whole entire being gets affected. Number 12 is contentment. And you know, the Bible says godliness with contentment is a great gain. As you are trusting the process, as you are going on your journey, be contented. Because when you are not contented, in this life, nothing will ever satisfy you. And if nothing satisfies you, you'll just be so uncontrollable. You'll be so uncontrollable, literally. And as you are contented at the same time, be appreciative. Be appreciative of your journey. Be appreciative of how far you've come and the fact that you are still going. Habamana, you self-check out. Enjoy where you are. See, contentment goes with enjoy where you are. Enjoy where you are. Because one thing about it, once you pass a stage, you've passed it. Enjoy where you are. The next one is learn to be patient. I've literally lost count, but I believe this is number 14. Yes, but learn to be patient. Do not give up so easily. Don't be so quick to give up. You know, don't be so quick to just get tired, to get fed up. I'm not doing again. This is so hard. Be patient. Once you've started something and it's not going how you imagined, don't give up on it. Don't give up on it because it's not, when you've not even given it time. Give things time. Understand that things take time sometimes. Even most of the times, things would take time. It's just like planting, right? A farmer does not go today and plant a seed of corn and it will turn into a whole full, plant of corn or whatever. It does not happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight. Nothing happens overnight. Rid yourself of that mentality of if I start something today, it's going to boom tomorrow. Now, rid yourself of that mentality. Nothing happens overnight. Be patient. Be patient. Things take time. Okay? The next one is very much similar to the previous one, but it's okay to not have it figured out. And do not be afraid to start as many times over as you can, right? There's no, like I said, there's no timeline. There is no max. You don't max out your period. You don't max out anything, right? If you've done something and it doesn't work out, okay, fine. Pick yourself up, right? I think what I'm trying to say is learn to pick yourself up and try again, right? Don't be so afraid to restart. Don't be so afraid to always give things a go, okay? And then following it up is the next one, which is don't listen to people. And I'm not saying it in the way of, no, don't take advice from people, be disrespectful. No. Don't listen to what people have to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Because one thing about it is that you can never please humans. You see, you can never please humans. You will do this one, they will talk. You say, okay, I will not do it again. I want to do the one that they want you to do. You can never ever please humans. My sister used to say, do you and the world will adjust. And that is literally the truth. Do you, the world will adjust. This one, let me shock you. You will not always be in control. You will not always be in control. This is such a big shocker, especially if you're a control freak like myself, or if you're someone who likes to be in control like myself. You will not always be in control. God recently, in the month of July, August, God literally had to take me. It's still taking me through the process of letting go of control. Because when you let go of control, I just feel like you go breathe fresh air. When you let go of the need of being in control, you breathe fresh air. Try it and let me know. And following it up is it's okay to ask for help, right? It's literally okay to ask for help. You do not have it all figured out, right? You cannot have it all figured out. You need to ask for help. That's why there are people in your life. I understand that sometimes asking for help, it can be like shooting yourself, but still, be open to asking for help. Ask for help when you need it. If you don't ask for help, you will crash. Because one pilot cannot do it all. That's why there's a co-pilot and there's even autopilot still. See me dropping gems left, right, center. Oh my God. But yeah, it's okay to ask for help, okay? Jesus himself had to have disciples. Jesus himself, when he was going, had to give us the Holy Spirit. Not just asking people for help. Ask your precious Holy Spirit. He's your helper. He's your helper. Don't be so, I got it. If you got, you will get it and just go and hit your head on the tree. Okay? And then the next one, at this point, I don't even know what number I'm on, but the next one is literally, you can create your own space. And this is particularly for the internet, social media, and whatever. And this is so important because sometimes some people feel like you're being some type of way, but I literally personalize. When I tell you all, I am so intentional about my social media. Be intentional about the people you let in your space, either on social media or in real life. Just literally be so intentional. Be so intentional because it's yours. And then the next one is, it's okay to outgrow people. You literally don't have to carry everyone through your journey of life, right? And another thing that I would add to that is understand the people in your life and the reason they are in your life. There are some people that are in your life for particular reasons. There are some people that are in your life to help you spiritually. There are some people in your life to help you physically. There are some people in your life to help you emotionally. There are some people in your life to be with you financially. Literally everyone, I feel like everyone in everyone's life, even you. So understand the people in your life and the reason why they're in your life. I promise you, it's going to make your life so better and so easy, right? And then another thing I would like to say is put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Literally, things will not come to you in your room because you really don't know what you're going to find when you put yourself out there. So put yourself out there. Finally, what I'm going to say is always trust in God. I know I've talked about God before, but literally trust in God. Trust in God and tell God, God, hold me and lead me, because if you leave me, I will die. Who sing that song? I like it. If you leave me, I will die. If you leave me, I will faint. It's GUC. It's Minister GUC. I literally love that song. Trust in God. Trust in the promises of God. God does not work with calendar and clock. It works with times and seasons. There's one thing about it, everybody in life, one way or the other, we would all go through wilderness seasons, would all go through planting season, would all go through harvesting. That's just the cycle of life, okay? Cycle, that's just the cycle of life, okay? Is this cycle or cycle? I don't know, but it's the cycle of life, okay? Don't relent, keep your chin up. God's got you. God's in control. And yeah, so guys, we've come to the end of today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave beautiful comments. Let me know what you think. If you have other points to add, please leave them in the comment section. I really would love to read them. Share the video with your friend. Share the video with someone who you feel will find it helpful. And yeah, I'll see you all in my next video. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay happy.